Okay, so in this video, we are going to talk about the cubic polynomials. Okay, so any polynomial expression represented in the form of ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d. This is the generalized form where a is not equal to 0 and a, b, c, d must be the real numbers. Okay. So the curve that we get, okay, that we get after we plot this cubic polynomial function on the graph, it is a cubic curve. Okay, cubic curve. We are going to deploy the same strategy to get the curve of the cubic polynomial. Okay, so things will remain same. Okay, so let's start. I'm given with this cubic polynomial, so I can write it y is equal to x cubed minus 2x squared. Okay, so first thing is step one is end behavior. So what I will do, y equal to x cubed common 1 minus 2 by x. Okay, if x infinity, positive infinity, then y would be positive infinity, because cube of positive is positive. If x minus infinity, then y would be minus infinity. Cube of negative is negative, means now see here, x infinity, y infinity. If x minus infinity, y minus infinity. So the end behavior is that first left side it goes down and then it goes up. So the final end behavior, if a is greater than 0 or a is positive for cubic polynomial, is if a is positive for cubic polynomial, then the end behavior is rising up. Understand? Rising up. If a is less than 0, then going down. All right, so step one, we are done. Okay, now come to step number two. In step number two, we have to find zeros, right? Step number two, we have to find zeros. So it's simple, x cubed minus 2x squared, equate it to 0. Here what we can do, x squared common, x minus 2. Okay, so the value of x would be 0, 0, and 2, right? Now here you can see, okay, so x will have three values. We can mention it here: 0, 0, 0. This is repeating, okay, and 2, 2. This is 2. Okay, 2. Now, number 3 is multiplicity. Multiplicity, if you check multiplicity of x minus 0, it is, I can write it as x minus 0 square, x minus 2. Multiplicity is even. It means the graph will touch x axis at origin and it will bounce over. Okay, and here multiplicity is odd. It means at x equal to 2, the curve will pass through the x-axis. Okay, I hope these points are clear to you. All right, this was step number 3, multiplicity. Now step number 4 is we have to draw the coordinate table. Okay, step number 4 is, let's make a coordinate table. Let's see, this is y, and we will put different values of x and we'll see how the y will behave. Okay, so y is equal to x cubed minus 2x squared. If x 0, y minus 2. Sorry, if x is 0, then y is 0 too. This point. Okay, if x is 1, then y will be 1 minus 2 minus 1 minus 1. x1, y x1 y minus 1 means this point somewhere here. Okay, this is my 1 minus 1. Okay, this is 2 0, this is 0 0. Then if x is 2, then 8 minus, if 8 minus, oh, if x is 2, y is 0, yes, because 2 is the 0, right? If x is 3, then 27 minus 18. 27 minus 18 is 9, right? So 9, x3, y9, x3, y9 here. It's 3, y9. Then, all right. Then let's check for the other side, minus 1, minus 1. Minus 1 cube is minus 1. Then here, minus 1 square 1. Then minus 2. This is minus 3. Minus 1, minus 3. Minus 1, minus 3. This point. This point. Okay. Then check for minus 2. This is going to be minus 8 minus minus 8, right? So minus 16. So minus 2 minus 16 somewhere. Minus 2 somewhere here. Okay, this is minus 2 minus 2 minus 16. Minus 16. Okay, and then we can check for x4. If x is 4, then, oh, leave it. It's going to give a huge value. Okay, so I guess it's fine. We'll see how we can connect these points. Okay, so see here. So if I connect all the points, this one here, so if I connect all these coordinates, it's going to be, see here, at 0, the zeros, the value of x were repeating, right? So that's why it will not pass through. It will touch and it will bounce. Okay, and the other is x equal to 2. The multiplicity was odd, so it will pass through. Okay, so it's going to be like, okay, so this is going to be your graph. Okay, this is going to be your graph. This is going to be your graph. Okay, so I hope you understand it. Very simple, the same things that we did last time, right? Now this is graph for y equal to fx. Okay, now if someone asks you to do it for y greater than fx, y greater than fx means region above the graph, but curve is not included. Y greater than equal to fx means region above, but curve is included. Okay, y less than fx means region below the graph, curve not included. Y less than equal to fx means region below the graph, curve included. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. Now we will take one more case when your a is negative. Okay. Now we are going to take the same case when a is negative. Or what I will do, I will just put or multiply this expression with minus. So it will be minus. Okay. Number one step, and behavior. Okay, let me this is 2. Okay, fine. So here for end behavior, what did we do? Y equal to minus x cube common. Here 1 minus 2 by x. Okay, now if x approaches plus infinity, y approaches minus infinity. If x approaches minus infinity, y will again approach minus infinity. Am I right? Making sense? So if x infinity, y is minus infinity. Minus infinity means going down. And if x minus infinity, y is plus infinity. Y, if it is minus infinity, then minus infinity cube is minus infinity multiplied by minus positive infinity, then it's going to be this one. Okay, so left side up, right down. So the overall end behavior is going down. Okay, so this is clear. Step number two, finding the zeros. We already know the zeros. Step number 2, zeros. We already know the zeros because we just did without the minus sign. So the zeros were x 0, 0 and 2, right? Multiplicity, we know x minus 0. Number 3, multiplicity, and x minus 2, right? So this is even, means at origin it will just touch and bounce over, right? And at x equal to 2 it will pass through the x-axis. Then number 4, coordinate table. Okay, we'll do the coordinate table. So x, y. Okay, so fx y is equal to minus x cube plus 2x square. Okay, x0, y is going to be 0. Okay, if x1, this is going to be minus 1 plus 2, means 1. x1, y1. x1, y is going to be 1. This point, 1, 1. Then when 2, we know 3 minus 27 plus 18, it's going to be minus 27 plus 18, it's going to be 9, right? Minus 9. X positive 3, y negative 9. Negative 9 is here. Negative 9. This is 3 minus 9. Okay, then this is already 0. Okay, right? We have this 0 2. Here multiplicity is even, here odd. Okay, then for 4 it's going to be a huge number. Then okay, we can do it for -1. -1, let's see, -1. Okay, this is going to be 1 1, and here 1 plus 2 3. Am I right? -1, yes. Yeah, 3. X minus 1, y 3, this number, this point. Okay, -1 3. Then x minus 2 minus 2, then it's going to be 8, right? 8, and here 2 minus 2, it's going to be 0, right? So y is going to be 0. -8, no, 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 -2, this is 8, and here 8 plus 8, this is going to be 16. Y, x minus 2, and this is going to be here, 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 -2 16. For -3, this is going to be 27, and no, it's going to be a huge number. Okay, I think we got enough points. Okay, so see here, if we connect all these points, all these dots, if we connect all these dots, if we connect all these dots, okay, and here it's going to bounce. Why? Because here at 0 0 the multiplicity is even, right? And then here it will pass through 2. Why? Because multiplicity is odd, and then it will follow this way. Okay, so our final graph is, okay, this is going to be the final graph. Okay, this is going to be the final graph. This is going to be the final graph here. X equal to 0, x equal to 2. Okay, so it has 3 zeros here. The zeros are repeating here, 1 0. Okay, so if someone asks you what's going to be the graph of y greater than fx, okay, so y greater than fx means y greater than fx means y greater, this is y equal to fx. If someone asks you y greater than fx, then it means they are talking about this region, okay, this region, and curve not included. Then y greater than equal to fx, again the same region but curve included. Y less than fx, this region below the curve but curve not included. Y less than equal to fx, the same region but curve is included. Okay, so this is all about the graphs for cubic polynomial. With this we have finished the graphs. Okay, very easy. The name is cubic curve. Okay, cubic curve. Okay, now you can do it for number of cubic polynomials. Okay, you got the main concept. These are the main concepts. Okay, so I hope you got it. Okay, so thank you very much for your time, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, so Take care. Have a great time. Thank you.